What's up, gang? Brad Bodnerchuk here, and I'm excited to be dropping my very first Mindset and Motivation Monday. These are going to be quick podcasts that I release every single Monday moving forward that are going to hopefully give you a plan of action in regards to building up that mindset and staying motivated as you work through your day. Today, I wanted to talk about the RAS, the Reticular Activating System. Stay with me here. This is literally a computer-like reality that we all have within our brains. And here's how the RAS works. As soon as you give your brain a command, something like, I'm hungry, or I always like to use the example of if I'm driving in a busy parking lot, I'm looking for a parking space. So if I give myself a command of, I want to find a parking space, what happens is my RAS takes over. And what the RAS does, it operates unconsciously, which means I'm not telling my brain, I'm not telling myself, hey, Brad, look for people walking to their vehicles. Hey, Brad, look for brake lights. Hey, Brad, look for open spaces. All of these things are happening unconsciously. My body and my eyes, especially, because of my brain, start scanning my environment, trying to find things that are going to support what I'm ultimately going after, what I've ultimately asked for my mind to find, which is a space to park my vehicle. What does this have to do with you and your day and your life and moving forward towards your goal? I would say everything. Be really careful about the commands that you give your body or your mind, I should say, and also be very careful about what you are announcing to the world. Because, and here's the incredibly important part, because your RAS is going to go after whatever it is that you state. So let's say, for example, you find yourself in a current reality where you aren't in the shape you want to be in, for example. The last thing you want to do is start saying things or thinking about things like, I'm so out of shape, I'll never be in shape, working out is so difficult, etc. And the reason is, as we just went over, the RAS is going to go and find things to support that. You will literally start to sabotage yourself because that's what you've told your brain to do. Whereas if you say to yourself, in the past, health and wellness hasn't been a priority for me. What you are doing is you're announcing that you are now changing, and your brain and therefore your body will start to look for opportunities to change, whether it's eating healthier, whether it's going out for a walk, whether it's going to the gym and lifting weights, whatever it may be. All of that to say, whatever you speak, both internally and externally, do it with intention, because you are literally programming this computer, this reticular activating system in your brain to go out and support and find that thing. So if you say, I'll never be rich, you will literally find yourself doing actions that support that belief or that statement. Whereas if you said, I cannot wait to be wealthy, or I already feel like I'm the wealthiest person in the world, whatever affirmation you want to announce, your reticular activating system is going to work to make that your reality. And again, use something as simple as, I need a red spatula. Again, you might not even announce that out loud, but if you give that command to your brain, you will then unconsciously go and do that thing, and it will you'll open up the drawer, and you will start looking for, things shaped like a spatula, a red spatula. You will not be searching for things that aren't a red spatula. You won't be looking for a blue spoon. Your brain basically becomes a radar. So today, my tip for you is to be really aware of this internal computer that we all have called the RAS. I encourage you even to Google it and look it up, try to better understand it, try better to leverage it. Heck, if there's a podcast on it, go listen to the podcast. But understand how important this is when it comes to our mindset, and how important this comes when it comes down to actually achieving our goals. Be careful what commands you give to your brain, because your brain will unconsciously go and do those things. Make sure what you're telling yourself supports the ultimate vision. That is it. A quick 5-minute motivation mindset Monday for you all to take an action. Look up the RAS, start testing it out, and see how it works for you. Have an incredible day, and we'll see you again for a brand new podcast. Peace.